I don't have any lineup decisions yet. There's a couple that need to be made, so I won't say anything on that until I have a chance to discuss further. I've been in player meetings this morning, so.
Is Labushkin in that group? I know it was an optional.
Yeah, it was an optional. I expect him to play.
Zemgus too, I guess he was off the ice.
Yep. Him. Those I'm comfortable with. It was optional skate, and those two skated yesterday. So.
Don, you guys have given up 11 goals in the 2 games against the Leafs, and you've done a decent job against some other offensive teams. What do you have to do differently against these guys compared to the first 2 times?
Well, I think we played a little too loose the first couple times. So today the task is obviously, we're aware of what you just mentioned and have to adjust accordingly to work to minimize that. Obviously, they're a very powerful, explosive, I should say, offensive team, a prolific offensive team. So you can play very well against them and still give up goals. But there's no question that we can play better in that initiative.
What's the biggest challenge Marner presents?
Hockey sense. You combine that with the talent that's around him as well, and he's dangerous. And I'd say that goes for all of their players. They all have hockey sense. When combined together, they can think very fast, very quick, and specifically off of turnovers, which we fed that skill a couple times already this year. So, very talented hockey player.
It was 2 years ago that Jeff was really going through it. Now here he is having a career year. He's on the verge of 30 goals. Just we've talked about how he's evolved in his passing and so forth, but how else has he kind of evolved as a player over these last 2 years and maybe gotten better?
Yeah, he's there's so many different areas, I guess. He's a leader for us. There's no question about that. Guys love being around him and listen to him, and he's good energy, and I think that's even helped him, knowing that guys count on him. Guys want to see him be successful. Guys enjoy playing on the same line as him. So I think that's he's a team guy. I think he's derived a lot of good positive energy from the group, and also fed into that. And he comes to the rink excited about every day, which is not always the case with players that have been in the league with all the wear and tear that you take. But he's a rink rat. He loves the game still, and every day he's trying to find ways to add to his game. And I think that's the ultimate key. Any guys in this league that play through age, they find ways to add to their game, and Jeff's one of them.
It's a really deep conference, really tough wild card battle. From your point of view, what's the sense of belief that you guys can still get in here? What's your sense of the group and their belief level right now?
We've been preoccupied the last 4 or 5 games with just we got off our game. For whatever reason, it's irrelevant. We had to get on our game, and we're pretty focused on. We need to be focused on playing our game and playing the game, the right way, the way it needs to be played. We slipped a little bit in the last 5-6 games, and our focus was not as dialed in as it needed to be on just targeting the right areas. So we have to, the race is great. Obviously, it's something you watch. It's without question what you want to get in the playoffs. But for us, the key to that is to stay in the moment and make sure we're taking care of what we need to take care of, what we can take care of. Again, we let some things slip by us because I don't think we were in the moment well enough.
Can you give an example of something, an area that has slipped in your mind?
Yeah, I think there's a few games that we just thought we might offense our way to results, and got stung a little bit and got reeling as a result. So, just staying true to core and foundational elements has been that's where we slipped a bit. I think we're getting back to that, and if we can combine that with the offensive instinct we feel we have, we'll be in a much better place.
When you look back to when you had Tage at the program, what did you see then? What did you see now? And his journey, what's brought him here to this point? Work ethic. What I saw then that is, I wish everybody wants to do video and stories of him now. I wish for the sake of kids that go through these challenges, they would have had a camera on him about 5-6 years ago. Even with me at the national team, he was on the 4th line, and had to fight his way. And obviously, he was in that position playing games in the American League when I got to Buffalo. So, you know, the journey for him, I think what stands out was his will and strength and determination in end result. You know, he wasn't going to get the results immediately. That, you know, we're in a results-oriented world for everybody, and that's usually I want it now, and he had delayed results, and he was very dialed in, confident that he could get to the level he's at now. And to watch him behind the scenes work for that every day was something that gave you a confidence as a coach that he's going to be able to do it, combined with, obviously, I saw how talented he was as a kid.
I mean, it's been almost a calendar year since Owen made his debut here. Just talk about in the last 11 and 12 months where he started from and where he's at right now, both on and off the ice.
Yeah, he's obviously way more comfortable going through the league. He's earned tremendous respect from his team and teammates through that process. But we all saw, everybody that was here a year ago, how talented this guy was. I think he broke up a 2-on-1 with two other skilled players. Like it was, you know, it was not two NHL players coming on him the way he stole the puck or intercepted the puck. So he has a lot of poise, confidence, and that's just grown. And it'll continue to grow as he gets more familiar with the league and experience.
It's never fun getting older, but what's your perspective on how Craig Anderson has used experience to his advantage?
Yeah, another guy that is truly impressive. Again, 41 years old, and I think he's the oldest player in the league, but he when you talk to him, you hear the experience. And I have him talk with the team quite a bit. I'll ask him to speak in front of the team, and he has tremendous perspective that he's gained through his career and life, and offers that well. And then, as far as just an athlete, his situational awareness is what you would expect if you have a guy that's studied it for 20 years in the position. He just is so aware of every shooter's options and any option in a certain situation. And that's helped him prolong his career.